Hey there. Welcome to the Eurostep, a Milwaukee Bucks podcast, proudly a part of the Blue Wire Podcast Network and GSPN, and presented by our pals at Prize Picks. I'm one of your hosts, WIndisch. If I were the Milwaukee Bucks, this is where the show would just stop because we're about, half, 2/3 of the way through the intro, and it would just end. There would be no more because apparently that's how you should approach competing at a high level, which is really how I view the pod. This is us going to war. I'm joined by Rohan, Katti, my lovely co-host, who, for a second, saw the shirt. If you're watching on YouTube, I was like, "Is Rohan shirtless?" No, it's just a nice, tan colored. Is it a sweater? Is it a nice sweater? It looks like
it is.
Not super close, but just close enough. At first
close
blush, you're like, "Oh."
No, with the lighting too.
Yeah.
No, I don't blame it. Outside of this lighting, it doesn't quite look like that.
I would think not. When you inspect it, you're like, no, he's not. But just like, you first look at the screen, I was like, whoa, Rohan's just going beast mode on this one.
I was drinking my RK's Crunk juice, and I tried to go beast mode.
Yeah, RK's Crunk. Got so mad yesterday you ripped your shirt off and just never replaced it. Watching the Bucks ruin an otherwise beautiful Sunday afternoon I
was having such a great Sunday.
120-97 loss to the Chicago Bulls.
Yep.
The Chicago Bulls,
who hadn't won a game in February.
A whole month. An entire month. They were 1-14 in their last 15, I believe. So obviously February is a pretty short month, but they had not won since, and there's the All-Star, but they had not won since late Jan, and they were not winning against the Bucks, who led by 15 at half, and then led by 2 at the end of the third quarter, and then got outscored 33-8 in the fourth quarter. 69-31 in the second half in total to a team, I remind you, actively trying to lose, traded for 5 point guards at the trade deadline, had not won since January. That was the team that did this to the Milwaukee Bucks, who were without Giannis, big deal. We literally not, that people often say that as sarcastically, obviously actually a huge deal. And Thanasis, who got sick at WrestleMania or whatever it was in Chicago that night. And Taurean Prince, which we've known. Big injury report, but probably the most inexcusable loss of the season, the way it happened. I don't know. There's been a lot of contenders. Yeah. There's been a lot of There's been a lot. It's a big conference. If we were doing our offseason pod, we'd do like look backs, we do grades. Maybe we'll just grade the 10 Bucks worst losses, and we'll be like arguing about who's the honorable mentions. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
I was like, that doesn't sound fun.
5-hour pod going through them all.
I think the worst part of it was just watching that fourth quarter, wondering when they're going to score. Because it took until the 5:51 mark in the fourth quarter for them to score their first points. The 5:51
and it wasn't a basket.
Not 5 minutes and 51 seconds have passed.
No, more than half the quarter.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter for the Bucks to score, and it was on a free throw by Kevin
Porter Jr. Yeah, against a team who their big rotation was Gershon Yabusele, Nick Richards, but revenge game for Nick Richards clearly was slighted by the Bucks, and then Leonard Miller, a big guy, more of a forward. Leonard Miller was a plus 38 in this game in 27 minutes. A plus 38?
Yep.
This is one of the most horrifically embarrassing games I've ever seen. I mean, certainly, but before this year, we didn't have that many, frankly.
No, we didn't. The Bucks let a 27-0 run happen.
Yep.
In that fourth quarter, third quarter spanning into the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Just awful. I don't know how you do that as a professional basketball team.
Yep.
I don't know how you really look yourselves in the mirror and think, I'm good at my job after that happens.
Yeah, they're not. That was one thing. This is the kind of loss that actually makes you look at everyone who played and be like, you're worse than I thought.
Yeah.
Like, I rate you lower now that you let this happen, because this was not, we got outplayed, we didn't have Giannis, they were hot. Like, this was, for that second half, a team of losers. They played like losers.
The Bucks were up 16.
Even when they were up 2, like that fourth quarter, when they gave up that 27-0 run, it wasn't, Chicago hit some tough shots, sure. Half of them were just like, oh, Colin Sexton just runs back and no one's with him. And it's like, okay, so we You're just going to watch a team run off 27-0 and not get back and not even full transition. I'm not talking he stole it at half court. Just like you missed a shot, just didn't get back. Whoops. Like, what are you saving your energy for offense? Not doing anything there. I think you could at least use it defensively. They just died. And they did this a lot this year. That horrible run in like January, December with Doc when we were like, they got to fire him and they just never did. And they still aren't going to clearly. They just quit on him all the time. But it's not just on Doc. It is on Doc. But it's not just on Doc. Because it's like at some point, to your point, Rohan, where's your professional pride? Where's the heart? Like, this isn't scheme. It's not scheme to just watch Colin Sexton get back, to not get a hand up for a wide open three, right? To not close out. That's not scheme stuff. We could talk about all that. We could talk about how Doc has clearly lost the team for the 10th time this year. But who cares what the coach says? If you hate the coach, fine. You're still out there. You're getting embarrassed, and no one could do anything about it.
Yeah, there's nothing that could be done, apparently. By anyone who's going to see the court during that time. It's abysmal. It's one of the most disgusted I've ever felt watching a Bucks game in real time. I'm like, oh no, this is from all the goodwill that they built up in the month of February. Yep. All the goodwill. They won so many games. They were the opposite of the Bulls. They were actually winning games in the month of February. I think they had won 8 out of their last 10 before the New York
Before
game.
the Knicks loss when they were also completely dead on arrival.
Yeah. We kind of saw that one coming, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I did. There were a lot of people like, oh, I think the Bucks could. I was like, no, they're. I mean, the Knicks had 4 guys better than any Buck in that game, and then the Bucks decided to turn the ball over too. Like they never had a shot.
Yeah, it was a get right game for the Knicks. I'm not even that mad about that one. Like genuinely, I'm not. I'm way more upset.
Oh, but yeah, this is a lot worse. Well, going into this, so the next 4 games, I think it was Knicks, Bulls, Celtics, and then Hawks. And the whole thing was like, you might get embarrassed by the Celtics and the Knicks. Like they're clearly better. Like I think we knew that, right? Like the Bucks wins in that stretch. They beat Thunder, no one playing. They beat Cavs, barely, no one playing. They beat like the Heat. Like okay, Heat are a play-in team. They're mid. Let's be honest. Like I think that franchise has cachet with Bucks fans, and there's like a little bit of a fear there. They're 32-29 in 8th. Like they've been a play-in team for years. That's what they are. And we know that for sure now. At this many years, Bam Adebayo is your best player. Congrats. You're going to be scrapping in mid-April to try and go get embarrassed in the first round. That's your team now. They beat them. Great. They beat, again, teams where nobody was playing. They go play the Knicks, embarrassed. Like, not even close. Like, is this a joke? Like, they're clearly not in that level. But then the Bulls, sub-play-in. 25-35 coming into the game.
Below the Bucks in the standings.
Below the Bucks in the standings. And now with this loss, they are closer to the Bulls in 12th than they are the Hornets in 10th. So remember, that progress they made in that 8-10 run, immediately gone. The Hawks and Hornets have both won 4 straight games. The Bucks have lost 2 in a row. So all that progress, I was looking up the tiebreakers and stuff, it's over. They're 2 in the loss column, and again, 3 actual, because they've just played fewer games. Back of Charlotte now in 10th. And Charlotte's better. Atlanta's better. Like, they're just better than you. You're a 500 team with Giannis.
You see what the cum bucket's doing in Atlanta?
That literally, I think, I actually thought this while watching the highlights from the second game he played there. Jonathan Kuminga, if you will. Oh my God. I can't believe I just, didn't react to that at all at first. Jonathan Kuminga. I actually thought, though, the Warriors trading for this guy, Porzingis, who played 1 game for them, is now sick again, but now Steve Kerr's like, it's not Potts, it's something else. I feel bad for Kristaps. Never good to be a medical mystery as an NBA player. They're just like, maybe they know and they just won't tell us. It's bad. But them doing that, obviously stupid trade for Porzingis might be the nail in the Bucks coffin. Because we already agreed, Charlotte's better. We think Charlotte's going to keep climbing. They've been so good. Atlanta was the team okay, you jump them, you're in 10th. Atlanta looks good now. They run off 4 straight wins. Kuminga looks awesome. I don't know if it's going to last, but clearly he's been a big deal for them. They benched Risache, which, woof, number 1 pick there. But where are you at on Bob for Risache, by the way, post-benching?
I was always there.
No, I know, but now Risache got benched and it's not been very good. That's why I asked.
I'm still there.
I would do it too, just to get rid of Bob.
Yeah, just take a chance.
Yeah,
why not?
Yeah.
Hey, we get a number 1 pick, Giannis.
Number 1 pick. Yeah, we get a number 1 pick, and it seems like another lottery pick too. But yeah, it's all gone. Like all that work is immediately gone, and now the schedule's hard again. Like this was one of the easy games.
Yeah, it was against the Bulls. It was your
Yeah,
one road game, and
the
you just
one
had to
game.
you just had to drive. You had to drive down. Giannis was
So
clearly there earlier. The
I,
Nazis was clearly there earlier.
yeah, so I missed the first half of this game, which I know was the good part.
That was the good part.
But I do know because the team tweeted it. They were on a 21-2 run, right? In the first half of that first half, I think from the first quarter to the second quarter, and the Bulls end up winning by 23. So I believe that means outside of that one run, the Bucks got outscored by 42 by this Bulls team, and the rest of the so really one good run, really good run. 21-2 is great. Outside of that, you got smacked around by the Gidster and company.
Yeah, you really did. I don't know how, like you were saying earlier, if like you have to have some professional pride. If I messed up that badly at my job, I would look at myself and be like, what do I need to do? What's going on?
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
I wouldn't keep letting that happen. Well, clearly that's what they are, because this is not a new thing, Ty. We're reacting to this like this is a new thing. This is not a new thing.
No, it's just a low, but it's not a new
We just
concept.
haven't seen it in a bit. The Bucks relapsed.
Yeah. And especially, too, like we mentioned that Knicks game. Like, even if you go in going like, yeah, we have rest disadvantage, like they need to win, blah, blah, blah. They're better than us, too. Like, you should still be like, okay, we lost that game. Like, we need to come win now. That's the other part about all these. And there's been a bunch of these games. This one clearly the worst.
You let Jalen Brunson score 23 points in the first quarter. Like, you have to have some pride on defense the next game.
They just kept showing him sit later in the game and just looking all. I'll say it, Jalen Brunson. Every time I watch him, I'm like, how is this guy this good? He's just like such a little guy. He's not very athletic. He's just good. And that's that. My favorite athletes kind of are the ones who you're like, you'd probably pick, like if you saw everyone who played for Bucks versus Knicks, you just like saw them like in a layup line, but you'd never watched them play. You had no idea who they are. I mean, what is he going, like second last? If you just like start picking teams.
You're picking Landry Shamet over here.
Yeah, you're like probably early, like Towns, like OG, Kuzma. If you don't know Kuzma, Bill Simmons. Simmons did a pod segment last week of like which NBA players would benefit the most from taking the Limitless pill. Kuzma's got to be really high up there, right?
What does the Limitless pill give you?
It's just like your mental acumen. Like you just become a really sharp thinker.
Oh yeah, it's Kuzma.
Like that pass he did.
Might be the best player.
Why did he made a floater pass for some reason in the game with no one around?
He tried to shoot the pass towards KPJ in the corner.
It's just things he does. You're just like, what was the thought process? You made one shot of three and you're taking a heat check?
Irvin Magic Kuzma.
Literally. I mean, Ajax probably up there too.
Ajax, the Bucks try that one.
The Bucks might be the Limitless team. Like, I think they could all use it a lot. Like, we love Rollins. Rollins had some horrible turnovers lately.
What if you gave it to Doc?
He'd retire.
Yeah, that's.
He'd be like, wow, I am old. This? Yeah, I have how much money? I don't need to do anything else, actually. And this team sucks. Wait, I could just go golf in Florida and call games? Wait, why am I doing this?
I wouldn't wish this on anybody.
Yeah. I'm just going to negotiate a buyout and leave.
Yeah. I don't even need to take the money. It's okay, guys.
Yeah.
That might be the best. That might be really good for the Bucks.
You know, I was thinking about this because I was saying right after last year, like they should clearly fire Doc. And obviously they didn't. We're still here. They still haven't. And the argument made, and I'm not calling him out, but Jim Ozarski was one of the ones who was like, hey, man, look at how much money they owe him. I get it. 10 million a year is a lot. We've stressed before how crazy that amount of money is for someone who does so little. And I have a big Doc take that I'll get to here as well. But let's flip that around. So really, if you went up to Edens and Haslam and Dinan and whoever else, there's like, you know, all the smaller ones. But those are the
Mike Fascitelli?
Mike Fascitelli. Is he still? I don't know if he's still there.
I have no idea.
Who cares? All the owners, right? And you go, hey, guys, I'll give you 10 mil this year split between you. But the Bucks suck. Would you take that deal? And that's basically what they did. They took that deal. And maybe it's even less. Maybe another coach doesn't cost that much because you're not getting out-negotiated by Doc, the charismatic savant. But they took 10 mil to say, yeah, we don't need to have a good year. Flip it around that way, right? Like, that's what it is. It's not your cap. You're not hamstrung. You can do as many coaches as you want. And it's like, we know this guy's not very good. And, 10 mil. What can we do? It's a $1 billion team. It's a $5 billion, whatever dollar team. 10 mil. Whoa, okay. Whoa. That's almost Bobby Portis money. Let's not get carried away here.
I gotta give all this money to Deshaun Watson. You think I can afford $10 million?
Right, it's literally. It's just funny. Like, all the money that they give the players and all the stuff they do, and it's like, whoa. Another coach could cost $5 million to bring in a new guy. We don't have that sitting around.
Yeah, it's almost like we saved so much money in payroll this year and no luxury tax or anything like that. So it's like you can't afford it.
Minus the playoff revenue. By the way, here's a $3 million player option for Gary Harris, who didn't play really last year. We'll give $3 million to Gary next year. But no, we can't afford. No, $10 million? Whoa. That's where we draw the line.
It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
No, it's literally illogical. And now it's a sunk cost. I think they're just like, yeah, why would we? Which is like, I don't know. Do you want your basketball team to be embarrassing? That's really the question. Clearly, they don't care.
Did you, after February, you're like, okay, let's make a play-in push.
Yeah.
That was your time because now, like, Giannis is coming back maybe soon.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, Doc has no update there.
No,
he's
he really
close.
doesn't. And
He's been close for a week and a half.
Yeah, they're really edging Giannis towards coming back.
Whoa. He's now about 5.5 weeks. It was a 4 to 6 week timeline. I mean, again, that was from Giannis, but confirmed by Horst on the Gail Klappa show, or Courtside with Gail Klappa, I think it's called. Which people just go there and break news. I mean, you got to keep your eyes on that feed.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good for Gail.
Good for Gail. Interview legend. So yeah,
what is this team, man?
Is the Giannis thing getting a little weird to you?
What do you mean by weird?
Just this, like, oh, he's really close. He did 4-on-4. He doesn't have to do 5-on-5. Maybe he does.
We don't have enough guys to do 5.
We don't have enough good guys. But it is a little odd to me. I mean, maybe it's just classic
because
Bucks.
we haven't heard. And I guess Giannis hasn't had to do any media availability, which honestly, thank goodness.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm done with the Giannis media availability.
First question, Eric Dame. Giannis, are you close to leaving? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. No.
I'm always close to leaving.
Getting back on the court.
I've been close to leaving for 4 years, Eric. What are you talking about? It's like, Giannis, let's talk about you coming back to the court. I'm talking about me leaving, Eric.
I've been thinking about it. In case you were wondering.
Don't you remember when I called you and I was like, hey, by the way, I'm not leaving? I'm thinking about leaving.
And if I were a free agent, if you were a free agent, you'd probably leave too, right, Eric? He loves to spin stuff like that.
He really does.
Like the rest of us.
How do you like your eggs?
The rest of us aren't free agents all the time.
No.
Comparatively.
The rest of us don't get to choose how much. Basically, hey, can you give me the maximum amount of money possible and I'll go wherever?
I mean, technically,
that's not really how it works for the rest of us.
Technically, we don't have maxes, so Giannis is the unfortunate one.
That's right. We could make more money than Giannis.
Poor Giannis is subjected to the salary cap constraints, but not us.
No, I could make $90 million a year.
I think they should try that.
They should.
Just Rohan from the deck of a yacht. I don't know. I didn't watch the game, man. Fair.
Are you kidding? The game is being broadcast on the yacht. Who are we talking? What are we talking about?
I think he'd probably be courtside, just disgusted. Hopefully not getting kicked in the face like the lady at the Sixers Celtics game.
I'd be a courtside putting up fire doc in sign language.
We would I don't think you'd wear it because you never wear team gear. We'd have to try and get you a quarter sip and just see if you could sneak into the huddle with all the other coaches. There's 50 of them. It can't be that hard.
Like that guy in the Pelicans layup line a few years ago.
Yeah. I don't think anyone would know to just sneak in next to is it Spencer Rivers, the other Rivers son, and just try to give him good ideas. Hey, I think Nance, get some Pete Nance going.
Remember this player who's good?
So one last thing on the game itself, I think. I mean, then I have some more big picture stuff, but if people may be saying right now, guys, you're being unfair. What could they have? They missed some good shots. What can you do?
It's the defense. It's the defense that bothers me way more than the offense. It's
both.
It's the good old energy and effort.
Yeah.
But honestly, Wes Matthews on the call. By the way, I love Wes.
He was disgusted.
He was looking sharp. Do you see?
He's a great dresser. Yeah.
Great dresser. Wes, give me your stylist's information. I can't afford them, but I'd like to know.
I feel like he does it himself. Yeah, I feel like he just does it.
He's a sharp looking dude.
He is.
Wes Matthews, come on the pod. Talk
Yeah.
coaching and basketball.
Yeah.
But Wes Matthews on the call was even saying things like, you know what, the offense is generating some good looks. However, I think you were tweeting about this too, so I don't want to steal your thunder,
No,
but
no.
that might not be the way that you go about the offense when you have such a large drought in front of you.
Oh yeah, I mean I was gonna ask you, and clearly you saw it. So now the bid is a little ruined. But like, what would you do? Like if you're playing 2K or whatever, you're even playing in a game. Like, okay, our team has missed 5 straight jumpers. What's the first thing you think to do?
Easy shots. Go to the rim.
Go to the rim.
First
That's it. And that's not an advanced concept. I think the Houston Rockets with Harden scientifically proved it. It's like it went from what are the things? It went from like a theorem to a rule or whatever. Like that was the case right there. Like, wow, we have this many great shooters and they missed 27 in a row or whatever it was.
Ooh, 27's a bad number.
Yeah. Literally. And that's the number. That's the basketball gods will throw that number 27 at you if you don't go to the rim and just settle for jumpers. And I think maybe the one team that could not play by that rule was like the peak Steph Warriors, because they had literally like, I don't know, 2 of the top 4 shooters of all time.
Or the 24 Celtics who just made every 3 possible.
Yeah, but even then, like Jalen, I think would go to the rim sometimes. Like Tatum would. I think they actually kind of learned from when they lost to the Nuggets in the other years. Like I think they got a little better at that, but them a little bit too. But that's just like a common and obvious thing in basketball is paint touches, and especially in that situation, you have to get to the rim. And this team, and I think Doc talks about it sometimes, they just don't get paint touches nearly often enough. And that's why they give up these crazy runs. They just don't do it. They're just like, oh, I'm going to size up my guy. Oh, I'll swing it to a semi-open corner 3. Like, nobody thinks they're going in. You need to break this tendency. KPJ finally does it after you give up a 27-0 run. But, like, so here's my Doc take. And no one's going to be surprised by this. But I think Doc and Horst actually have the same problem. And that they'll sit here and tell you, like, what should have happened or what went wrong. But if you can't fix it, that doesn't do anything. That's pointless. It's like it's the same result as not knowing. So after the game,
no one goes to the doctor just to have the doctor.
Yeah.
Just to get diagnosed. They go for treatment. Right?
It's like if you go in and you've got a cough and they're like, you need antibiotics, and you take them, you come back, it didn't work. Oh, actually, you needed this instead. Like that's the net result is just the same as if you didn't know. So Doc was
or even you need antibiotics. Okay, can I get some?
No.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Yeah. Where can you?
I don't know how to give you antibiotics.
Can you? Yeah, it's more that. It's more that. You just got to know how to do it. So, or like, yeah, we need to snap your shoulder back in place. Can you do it? Just go out there and try. So he's like, yeah, our shot selection was horrible. We settled for all these jumpers, blah, blah, blah. It was a 27-2 run. If you felt that way, you couldn't get a couple plays called in there? No timeouts? You couldn't do anything? 27, it's not like it was 2 bad possessions. It was 8-10 minutes of game time. It's like, yeah, I didn't like the way we played at all. Do something. You're the coach. You're the guy who gets to decide what they do. That is your job. It's like when congressmen are like, oh, this sucks. Sucks the way this is all going, which is applicable to 1,000 scenarios right now.
Let's sign a strongly worded letter.
Prayers up. Like, no, like you're the guy who has to do something. That's what you do.
You're the one in power.
You. We pay you to do this. That's not like, oh, I wish they would figure this one out. I mean, they still haven't figured it out. I don't know.
No one can really do it. Who's supposed to? We want there to be change, but it's just there's not change. Who else is going to do the change besides you?
I mean, clearly the players aren't. Which again, it's a little unfair. Like I don't expect them to.
Talking about basketball.
I don't. Oh yeah, well sure, but I think for this situation, like the players, I mean, still failed, and we're discussing as well, and just the lack of effort. But it's a huge coaching problem. It always has been, and it's just so annoying to hear him after these games, like, oh yeah, I knew it. We shouldn't have done this, or the game plan was this. Like, okay, if you can't implement the game plan, then it doesn't matter what you know. Go back to the broadcast booth then. Because that's a broadcast. That's our job, is to say, like, hey, this didn't work. That's why we don't make that much. You get $10 million a year. That's your rate. They have to give you that, even if you suck, clearly. You get that to actually make it happen. That's what a coach does. Your job is not to know. It's to make it happen. And he can't do it. He clearly can't do it.
It's okay. Doc said if we would have won the game, I would have been upset.
Great. That's helpful.
Eric Name.
Let's try it more. Let's see.
It's okay. It's worth you being upset, Doc.
It's just like it's like literally your job, dude. Like nobody wants to hear this. Oh, I'm as mad as you are. No, we're mad at you.
Yeah, we're not mad with you. We're mad at you.
And yeah, the defense, like the scheme is horrible. The effort was horrible in this game too. I mean, they gave up and died. And the crazy part was they gave up and died with like a 8-point lead. Like that's really sad. You're up
against the
Bulls. You're up like 8 against the Bulls. It's like, oh, this one's over. Like you're winning. What do you mean? You just have
almost up double digits.
You can just go shot for shot with them. Lead. Yeah. They're just like, yeah, it's done. I've seen this play before. It doesn't
make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. We see this all the time. We're disgusted by it. Nothing's changed. February was just an illusion. The Bucks suck.
Yeah, they're bad. They've showed us, right? Like they're just bad. The last time they beat a good team, a real good team, that Boston game, probably.
I think so.
They got one against Detroit too. To the time, I was like,
it was around very similar timing. I think Detroit was like a week after, a few days after, but
actually after Jamari Bouye just got a 2-year deal from Phoenix. Congrats to Jamari Bouye.
Nice, Bucks legend
at the expense of Bucks legend Cole Anthony.
Oh,
so some good days for Bucks legends, some bad. Okay, I would actually go through and see like what are their best wins. Are we forgetting any? We'll go look, but first. One thing that never discussed us is our friends at Prize Picks, where you can shoot your shot to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. That's right, Prize Picks is now giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first $5. Prize Picks makes every dunk, every dime, and every board that much more exciting. So don't miss this chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. I love that Prize Picks offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. So if you want to pick more on Ryan Rollins' points, 3-pointers, and assists, or maybe steals, you can pick all of them in the same lineup only on Prize Picks. All you have to do is download the Prize Picks app today. We've got a link in our description. Use promo code EUROSTEP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code EUROSTEP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup, and you don't even have to win. Prize Picks, it is good to be right. Okay. Milwaukee Bucks
Lakers game?
I thought they lost to the Lakers. Did they also beat the Lakers? They also lost to them.
Yes, but they beat them on January 9th on the road.
Let's see. So I mean, we're not counting Cleveland 2-point win where nobody played.
No.
I mean, Miami by 11 was pretty good. That's probably their best win in quite a while. Mm-hmm. But it's not a good. No, I wouldn't. They're a mid team, I'd say, more than a good team. Before that, they beat the Pels by 21. That was one of their best wins because they finally put a team away, which they'd rarely done.
On the road, too.
On the road, but the Pels obviously stink. OKC
Magic win was all right.
OKC by 17? No, 27. 17? Oh, yeah, 17, you're right.
17.
But they didn't play anyone. Magic win on the road was good, but they were really in a nadir at that point. But that was a good win, too. It's probably that one. That was also, though, they split a back-to-back, like a home. Actually, it was 2 games in Orlando. Always hard to beat a team 2 times in a row, but that was fine. They beat Indy by 6, not very good. Indy's horrible. They beat New Orleans in overtime, which was not good. We've already talked about New Orleans is horrible. They beat this Chicago team by 16 a month ago.
No, they did not beat this Chicago team. The Bulls changed a lot after the trade deadline. They beat
True.
a better
They beat
Chicago
a better Chicago team. Then they've lost 5 games in a row before that. They beat Atlanta by 2. And then they had Lakers by 4. But did everyone play in that game?
Yeah.
For the Lakers?
Yes.
Oh, really? They had all 3?
Yeah. Oh, no Reeves, actually.
I was going to say. I barely remember this game. Oh, yeah, Luka was horrible. I do remember this game. Oh, yeah, LeBron. Was this Giannis blocks LeBron or steals LeBron to end it? Remember? That I remember this game now. Yeah, so they're back when they had Giannis. And Giannis was 9 of 11, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 30 minutes. So yeah, they've got a couple. That's a solid win.
That was in January, though.
Yeah,
It's
that
March.
was when the Bulls last won a game as well. The Orlando one is probably the last. Orlando and Miami are pretty good wins with no
Yeah,
Giannis, but yeah,
it's March.
it is March.
Oh, we have to pay attention to college basketball.
Yeah. I am working on a good guest for us to talk about the draft. And I was like,
Oh,
last week, I was like, oh, maybe this doesn't work. Like, they're going to be picking like 15. And now I'm like, we could probably talk about the whole lottery.
yeah. Hey,
Um,
I just can't wait for Marquette to shock the world and win the Big East tournament, man.
let's go, baby. Wisconsin has been like the Bucks, where it's like they have these good wins. And then it's like, wait, you lost to who?
They had what, like 2 or 3 top 10 wins and then lost to Ohio State.
I think they have more top 10 wins or like top 10 road wins than anybody else. And yeah, they lost to Ohio State and like somebody else who's like not very good in the Big Ten. It's just like, what are we doing? Like they might be the
Yeah.
ultimate like get up team, get up
At
for the
least
good
Marquette is
teams.
consistent. They lose to everybody.
Yeah. I think maybe Wisconsin would benefit from a lower seed because then they'll just get up for every game. Like worst
True.
case is they beat a higher seed and they get matched up with another team, like another underdog, like a 14. And they're just horrible.
Yeah, that's what would happen.
Yeah, I'm excited for March Madness, and yeah, well, extra flavor this year because thankfully the Bucks did not trade any more swaps or anything. They are where are they in Tankathon now? Are they back to 9, or maybe 10 with the Bulls? 10.
Uh, 10, yeah.
14% odds at a top 4 pick.
It's not great. I mean, it's not bad.
It's not Freudian slip.
Yeah.
They have unfortunately there is a higher chance they fall back one.
It's not ideal.
No, I think actually does that work that way? Do you just add the probabilities of everyone behind them jumping? I think so, right?
No, you'd have to multiply it.
Oh, would you? So maybe it's close.
Yeah, because if you want multiple things to happen,
Why
it
did you, but we
is
just did one of them.
oh just one of them, then it is addition.
Okay, so yeah, there's like 9,
If it's
16,
or,
20.
it's addition. If it's and, it's
Yeah,
multiplication.
yeah, yeah. So it's like a 23% chance that one of the 4 teams behind them, I'm just saying drops one spot. Yeah, really infinitesimally small, they drop 4 spots.
Yes. But that'd be a very Bucks thing to happen.
Yeah, it would.
No, the Bucks thing to happen would be the Pelicans pick drops back as far as possible, and the Bucks pick jumps up to number 1.
And they have gained some ground. They're back to 6th spot now. They're tied for it with Utah, but we know what's going on with Utah. They had an MRI investigated,
But apparently not.
but apparently not. Dallas is 3 games, quote unquote, behind that duo of New Orleans, Utah. So now
They got Chris the rest of the way, though, rest of the season.
that's true. So
AJ
now
Johnson and Tyler Smith reunited.
so is the saddest result now? Yeah, Jesus Christ. The Bucks pick wins the lottery. New Orleans drops 4 spots to 10.
I think it is, just from a morale standpoint.
Yeah, but it's net like it's the same as nothing happening, so it's honestly kind of fine.
Yeah, but in terms of morale, that's the worst possible
Yeah,
thing
you
that could
see the
happen.
Bucks ball, and it's like the Hawks going crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. Um, all right. What else about the Bucks? What have you been thinking about? Um,
I've just been stewing on their defense. Just
yeah.
the defense angers me to no end. At least on offense, they've seemed like a very competent team at times. Well,
Yeah.
maybe not
Well.
competent. They've just been an incredible shooting team
Yeah.
for the month of
They've
February.
had a good half court offensive rating even
I was
without
gonna say, I
Giannis
think
lately.
they were the best
Yeah.
half court offense
In Feb, I
for the
think.
month. Yeah, for the month of February, which is just incredible given that they haven't had Giannis for any of those games.
Yeah.
But it just speaks to their offensive prowess at times. But it also speaks to that they still were not great because of their defense. This is the worst Bucks defense I've seen in over a decade, I want to say.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch at times whenever the bigs get taken away from the rim. And I don't even count like Bobby Portis as a big anymore on
Yeah.
defense. I count him
Yeah.
as just he's the same as AJ Green on defense. I think those two are very similar players on defense. They
Um,
don't help at the rim.
No.
They will miss rotations,
Yep.
and their closeouts mean nothing because they're so small compared to the rest of the
I
guys. Even
I
though
think
Bobby's 6'10",
Bobby's help at the rim is one of the most like,
do
what are we doing?
literally anything.
He just steps toward the. I watch him. This pisses me off so much. He just like takes a step toward the driver, but then does nothing else. Like it looks like he's in there, but he doesn't accomplish anything. And then they dunk or make a layup every time.
Yeah, there's nothing good done when Bobby Portis is trying to contest at the rim. Nothing happens. It's bothered me all season, and obviously the stat that's going around Bucks Twitter is Cam Thomas hasn't had a steal in like a year or something.
Didn't he
It's
have one in
just
that game?
did he actually?
I thought he did. I thought he had a maybe. Oh, maybe no. He forced a turnover. He knocked the ball off a Bulls player.
Oh, yep, there we go.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
a
he didn't
steal.
have a
Not a
steal.
steal.
He hasn't had a steal in like an egregious amount of time. And it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, of course, it's Cam Thomas. What do you expect? Like,
Honestly, I felt like I guess we could just go through all the players that played. We haven't done that actually in a while. I thought it's been fine defensively, like per expectation.
yeah, like I had no expectations that he was going to be a great defender.
No, I mean he's around his guy. Like he forced that turnover against the Bulls. Like he kind of rebounds. Like I don't know. It's not. I haven't watched him play defense. I've been like, wow, this guy's really sinking their defense. Which
He loves to rebound so he doesn't have to pass the ball again.
exactly. I think his offense has disappointed me a lot more than his defense because he's had a lot of just absolute clunkers shooting the ball.
Yeah,
3 of
especially a few
11
in a
against
row here.
Chicago. Yeah. I think he's had like
Which
really,
is
if you look at it, like 3 actual good games.
Yeah, and they were his first 3 games, or 3 out of
Pretty
his first 4
much.
games or something.
So that's not great. Let's see. Since he
No.
joined the Bucks, 1 of 5 in his first game, 12 of 20 in that Orlando game that he basically won for them. 5 of 13, but they won against OKC. 11 of 17 against the Pels. 5 of 9 against Toronto is fine. That's fine. 2 of 10 against Miami. 3 of 6 against Cleveland. 2 of 9 against the Knicks. 3 of 11 against the Bulls. So, what is that? 1, 2, yeah, 3 actual good games.
Yeah. He'll
Efficient
get those
shooting
shots up.
efficiency. Yeah, he gets the shots up unless they pull him. Technically from Japan? Oh yeah, he's born there.
Mm, interesting.
Yeah.
But it's like the defense, like I'm not expecting Cam Thomas and
No.
Bobby Portis to be great defenders. I'm expecting guys like Kyle Kuzma, like Kevin Porter Jr. I feel like has really fallen off the wheel defensively a bit, especially
Yeah.
in like late contests and rotations. He's just not there
The gambling
anytime.
too, like he has the games when he had like a 5 steal game, I think. He had a couple really big steal games in a row and like it's working. But then when it doesn't work, like he's giving up extra drives and cuts and it's just really bad for the Bucks. I mean, that's always been kind of how I've ID'd him is like the variance is just crazy with him. Yeah, honestly, I don't even think Rollins' defense has been as advertised. I think probably a lot of it's the increased offensive load. Like, there's no defensive specialists left, especially with Harris now out of the rotation, basically. But there's not one player I watch on this team lately where I'm like, oh yeah, this is a plus defender who's giving them value.
No, I don't see that at all. I don't even see it from my golden child Kyle Kuzma anymore.
No,
I bought a Kyle Kuzma on card auto card yesterday, and I
how
was
much
like,
did that run you?
not very much.
I was gonna see. I wouldn't know because actually, like a very famous player. So I was like,
Yeah,
maybe there's a demand there.
it's a Bucks one, so
Oh
it's
yeah,
not as
so
good as a
not.
Lakers.
I was gonna say Lakers legend, literally. So
Yeah, I'll show it when I get it.
yeah, please do.
But I'm not seeing that from guys like Kyle Kuzma, not from guys like Miles Turner,
Turner, no.
who's like
He had 2
even
steals and a
Big Sims.
block. He had 2 steals and a block. He has some nice plays, but he definitely is not giving you what even late prime pre last year Lopez gave you around the rim.
No, not even a little bit, because the Bucks' defensive scheme now doesn't have any bigs at the rim.
Yeah, that's definitely part of it.
Like they're switch everything. They're
Yeah,
pulling them out. It doesn't make any sense at times. Like it makes sense when you have big Sims, Jumpman Sims out there, who's just been incredible. But he's turned out I haven't seen an offensive foul from a screen in a couple games.
yeah. He had no turnovers against Chicago. 2 points on 1 of 2 shooting with 2 assists, a block, and 11 boards.
He knows what he needs to do.
Board man gets paid.
Yeah. Board man opts into player option.
Yeah. What?
Well,
Is he gonna get a slight raise? Get a new player option?
I want the full MLE Bucks.
That's not happening. They don't.
No.
They have full bird on him. They can give him whatever they want. They can max him.
I want a full max.
Full max, please. I think you should ask. Why not ask for it? See what happens. If
Yeah,
you
the
if you
worst they can do
say
is say no.
full max with player option, they might just auto yes. Like maybe they have an AI do it. Player option done.
Easy.
Did you see? I don't know if this is real. So if it's not real, I apologize. I got. I saw someone post that they did a AI assistant for like Facebook Marketplace. So it would like answer on your listings for you, which is like, first off, like horrible idea. But somebody reaches out about the item listed for a price. I don't remember, $50, whatever. And the thing goes, yes, it is available and you can have it for free. It's like, nice. Thanks.
Perfect.
That's the Bucks with contracts. Awesome. Can I have a contract? Yes, and you can add a player option to it. Okay, great.
Easy.
Pick it up today.
So much money.
I'll pick it up today.
Do you want me to auto pick up this player option for you?
Yeah. Let's roll in another player option here. This is a game where no one impressed me. I'd say overall the Bucks. I mean, Sims, per his role, I think has been very impressive. We talked about him quite a bit on the last pod. KPJ, I think, had been on a heater, and then that abruptly ended. 10 points on 4 of 16 shooting, and I believe he also had a really bad shooting game against the Knicks too. Which that one I was at least like, okay, OG kind of just put the Bucks in hell for a lot of that game. Kind of understandable, frankly. In this game, it's like Isaac Okoro, who's a good defender. He's not an all-world defender.
And he's not OG Anunoby.
The rest of they started Giddey and just Trey Jones together. Like that's really bad. Yabusele's not a center, starting at center for them. Nick Richards is not exactly mini Gobert. Like Sexton's a point guard, Dillingham's a point guard. Like, really? This team, 4 of 16? Like, that's not good.
No, not good at all. I think one of the guys who didn't impress me also was like AJ Green.
Yeah.
Like, I know he actually had like 13 points, but 4 of 11?
I think he started hot and it fell off. His defense has regressed, in my opinion. Like, he has gotten pretty bad with the hacking. And he'll have some where, like, the and one hacks are my least favorite. With, like, the guys to the paint and you show up late and you obviously foul, but in a way that doesn't actually disrupt the offensive player. Like, you either need to let them take the layup and almost certainly make it, or, like, actually push the guy over. And I'm not saying dirty, but you know what I mean? Like, you got to foul him if you're going to foul him. Yeah, like, you got to stop that ball from going up. If you do neither, it is literally the worst defensive play you can make, and it drives me crazy. I think he had one against the Bulls, and that's been kind of a staple of him. And you're right, too. It doesn't get talked about as much. He's probably their worst defender at blown assignments, where, like, you can tell, like, this isn't dumb defense. Like, he's just not in the right spot.
No, it feels like it's getting worse, like you're saying. It's regressing.
Yeah.
He used to be such a good defender, but he just didn't get the benefit of the doubt.
Remember the Wemby game?
But the Wemby game was incredible.
Feels like 10 years ago.
Well, yeah. But now it's just, we know why you don't have the benefit of the doubt, because you're not showing why you should.
Yeah. I would say Rollins had the great defensive plays late against Cleveland. Those were plus impact defensive plays.
Those were good.
Those were great, but I feel like that's not been as common for him. He also didn't have a great game at all against the Bulls. He was 11, 7, and 7 on 5 of 11 shooting, which is solid, but 1 of 6 from 3 and 5 turnovers. And again, the turnovers for him, not just run-of-the-mill turnovers, just like some of the worst passes I've ever seen. I don't understand.
Like, I don't know. It's like, have you played organized basketball in your life?
Yeah. Turnovers? And like, I think I'm so sick of this point guard war, because I think, you know, there's like the shots from the fans of one guy at the other guy, the justifications, which I've heard, you know.
I think they will live and die together.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing about it is they seem to actually genuinely like each other. Like, one of the happiest guys for Rollins early in the year was KPJ. Maybe because he knew he was going to come back and start. Backcourt. Yeah, they don't really have other options.
No, you're not starting Cam Thomas, and then who?
No.
That's your guard.
That was the one where I was like, I'm not even going to consider. He had like 2 good games. Like, I'm not. He's like, this guy's a starter. No, he's not. And if it's like Ayton in a way, the like not embracing your role thing. If Cam Thomas can't figure out how to be a microwave scorer, like if you can't be Jamal Crawford, you're going to be Jordan Crawford out of the league despite big numbers.
That's a bar.
Thank you. But that's true. Like those are the options for him. He's never going to start again. That's over. That's clearly over.
And all he does, by the way, is we haven't really clocked this because it's not really on our radar.
Yeah.
But every time he talks, it's just like, I hate Brooklyn so much.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, he really came out more and said it. Like they don't give the young players a chance or whatever. Meanwhile, they have like 3 rookies who are kind of thriving. Like they didn't give a young player a chance, and his name was Cam Thomas. He's not that young anymore. I mean, I get it. He wanted a lot of money. They wouldn't give it to him. I think restricted free agency is just very contentious. But
it's not good for the players.
No, clearly not. But it's not good for the relationships too. Yeah, in Portis, 18 points, 7 of 14 shooting, 3 of 8. He had a pretty big 3 in the second half, but no, it's just like he gives it all back. He gives it all back. And this is the good shooting games. The bad shooting games, it's unplayable.
I don't see, whenever I watch Bobby Portis play, he's had a few good games here and there.
Good offensive games.
Yeah, good offensive games. Really put, when the Bucks have been struggling offensively, he's put some baskets in that really needed to go. So I'll give him credit. But especially in this Bulls game, I will say, I've just seen not, like, I don't see the impact. Like, I see those 18 points on the scoreboard, and I'm like, I don't remember the Bucks actually thriving in those minutes because it feels like empty calories.
No, they haven't.
It feels like the Michael Carter Williams triple-double against the champion Miami Heat of basketball.
That was great. Limitless pill contender, too. The Bucks have acquired a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys.
What happens if you give Giannis the Limitless pill? He's just leaving, right?
I'm signing in Oklahoma City. No, he probably, honestly, I hate to say it for our guy, he's either running pick and rolls or setting screens for pick and rolls like 100% of the time. Like 50-50.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
Like we're done with the face-ups. I saw he is, I think, behind AD, the second worst jump shooter of the 2020s, despite that crazy mid-range season last year. By the way, crazy stat. I feel like Ousmane Dieng has not hit a 3 in 4 months. He hasn't been a Buck for that long. He's still at 38.9% as a Buck, but it is dropping fast. And it was like 56%.
Yeah. He's not... I don't have to do my shots of hot sauce on this pod.
Oh yeah, you said you would do shots of hot sauce if Dieng is Paul George.
If he shows flashes of Paul George
handling. He had 3 assists. He's a good passer, but it's like our point was like peak Paul George was like a lead ball handler. Yep. Like he would run screens and run their offense. Dieng, I don't think can do that. He can make passes like he's a role player. He does role player stuff. Yeah, seriously. 3 assists, 3 steals, but 3 of 12, a lot of threes. 3 of 12 from the field. So 1 of 6 from 3, 2 of 6 from 2. I guess he just never gets to the rim. That's not great.
No, he likes those little mid-range jumpers. He's
got
some Chris in him.
Yeah, I don't like him.
I like it because it's like, someone else who can do things.
But Kenny continues to be my question.
Who got out of it, but he can do those
things. He's had these last couple of games, people are going to be mad. He's played like Baby Coos. Ooze has played like Baby Coos. And the names rhyme, and we never saw it. I mean, if he wasn't the shiny new toy, if he was here all year doing this, people would be just as frustrated as they have been with Kuzma. Because some of the shots he takes for his career shooting splits, you're like, whoa, what was that? Why are you coming off a screen and taking a long 2 in 1 minute into the game?
He's got that anti-heat check to him as well.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm ready for this. Is my shot. Like, I don't know. We had a couple of games.
Ever since we kind of clocked that, I've been watching Kyle Kuzma. He never makes the shot after he makes a shot.
Never. His confidence just fills up immediately. That's what it takes to be a pro athlete for a long time.
Yeah, but it's like, how does that not translate into good things?
In his head, he's just like, this is going to be a Kuzma game now, and it never ever is.
Kuzmania's back, baby.
Kuzmania, it's our fault. It's my fault. That Kings game, I'll never forget. Just like basketball gods are like Kuzma career game L.
I don't know why I'm still so.
What are the options? I mean, we're not negative enough to be out on the whole team. There's just not that many options.
Yeah, that's true. What am I gonna do? Oh yeah, Jericho Sims got another board. Let's go.
Jericho Sims guy. There's a guy who renamed his display name on Twitter 00, which I think is Sims, right? Who just tweets constantly about how great Sims is. Who said the pod is great, so thanks for listening.
Let's go.
So there is at least one, maybe one total. I think his brother actually follows me too, Jericho Sims' brother. But there are a couple Jericho Sims stands out there. At least one, not directly related to him.
Hey, we're big Jericho Sims guys.
Yeah.
Jumpman Sims.
Jumpman.
Pete Nance tie.
Out of the rotation, because Turner and Bob and Big Coos are all healthy.
Yeah.
I've said this.
Coos at the 3.
I said this last week. Well, AJ at the 3 might actually be worse.
What would you rather have, AJ at the 3 or Coos at the 3?
So I don't, and I think this is kind of their problem now. Like the way KPJ has shot it for months now from 3, at least 2 months. I don't think Coos and KPJ can really start together. So like they don't have great spacing and they don't have good size.
Coos
right
and KPJ
now.
have been starting together.
Huh? No, I know. That's why I don't think it's working.
Okay.
That's why they keep getting killed. They keep getting killed in those minutes, like the starters with Turner. I think that's a lot of the reason why.
Yeah, I see it. It's kind of like what we were talking about with Coos and Giannis.
Yeah.
Back when that was the thing. Remember when Giannis played basketball games?
That was a fun. They should try that again too.
Yeah. He's close.
He's been close. He's been playing 4-on-4.
We need to get him. We need to get him over the line, man.
Could you imagine, like, just tomorrow or today when they played? They're like, okay, is he close? Like, he went back to 2-on-2.
He downgraded.
Is that a demotion? Like, he just felt like playing 2-on-2 today, so he played 2-on-2. Does that mean anything? I don't know. Does anything mean anything?
What if we let Giannis play for the Herd?
I would be there, even if it's a road game. I would be there to see history. So here's KPJ shooting splits.
First MVP to play in a G League game. Did Rose do it? No, Rose didn't do it.
No, I don't think so. No, it'd have to be someone pretty recent. No, did Jokic ever in his early years? Maybe. I don't think so, though.
I don't think so.
Giannis never did. Because usually, I'm trying to think if did someone ever win and then come back around and play in the G? I don't think anyone that prominent has tried to, like, stage a comeback. Because Oladipo was one of the bigger names to do it, but obviously never won MVP.
Didn't Dwight do it?
I don't know. I'm
thinking of JaVale.
Yeah, JaVale definitely did. Or at least China. Anyway, KPJ shooting splits month over month. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
October, 66.7. November, 60. A real month. October's a fake month. 60% on 5 threes per game. That's crazy. December, 37.5 on 5.5 per game. All right, great. Since the calendar flipped, January, 23% on 3.3 threes per game. February, 21.4% on 2.8 threes per game. March, 0 of 1 on threes so far.
Oof.
Not great. And the games played, so October and November is 2 total games. So you can kind of throw that out. I mean, those were the 2 really great months. That was literally 2 games. December was 37.5 on 13 games. Then January, February combined are 18 games. That's the low 20s. So the overall season number is back down again for KPJ. It is 32.6%. So suddenly it's like, oh, you really can't. Him and Kuzma now are 2 32% shooters. That's rough.
Yeah. No, it's not good. AJ, for all of his struggles, does provide that shooting gravity that is needed. Yeah. So it looks like you're stuck with those 3 then.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I don't know if there's an easy answer, to be honest with you. I mean, you could say Jang, but I don't really clock him as a great shooter either. Trent just gets it now. Trent has clearly become like, do you guys want Cam Thomas? I'll be Cam Thomas. I'll shoot it every time too. He doesn't even think about passing anymore. Again, the spacing's a little rough there. They're a bad team. They don't have good options.
Remember when Garris was a good rotation player for a few games there? We were like, oh, this guy's just awesome.
Honestly, you know what? I would consider?
TA. When he gets better.
No.
When he gets
get well soon. Get well soon. Yeah, get well soon. He might still be out. Maybe like KPJ, Rollins, Ugh, God, I don't know. I want to put
It kind of ends there.
I want to put Nance in, but I'm not sure for who.
By the way, Nance has 2 days left if he wants playoff eligibility.
No, it's not true. I think somebody had that
Oh, is it
wrong.
not?
No, because he's on the
I thought it was
Bucks.
March.
No. It is, but
Oh, it's for people who weren't on the team.
it's for people who. It's not even that. It's you can't be on another team. That's the rule. So like you could sign someone off the street, Oladipo, who hasn't played for any NBA team. You could sign him whenever, and he's playoff eligible. The deadline is. This is a good clarification because it's that time of year, and we can talk about Middleton. You have to be off of another team's roster by I think March 1st or whatever it is to be playoff eligible with a different team. So basically, it stops a team from cutting someone on like the last day of the regular season, and then he jumps to a playoff team. You have to decide by March. So Nance he needs a roster spot still, but he's not playing for another team, so he could still play playoffs if they converted him. Which again,
I got it wrong on purpose, so you can.
Yeah, thank you for doing that. And yeah, Chris Middleton did not get released, so he's just with the Mavs now. Which, I mean, he's had the good games. I think people see that and go, "Oh my God, he's still playing like Chris." He shot around 32% from three with both Washington and Dallas thus far, and I just think with the athletic and availability limitations, I'm just not sure a contender would really have a big role for him. I think there was some interest in bringing him in, but I don't know what his role would have been like.
I think the reports were Denver, Detroit, San Antonio had some interest.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's like, go get another ring, Chris.
Yeah, I would have been. I mean, listen, I would have been fine with it. There were still people asking me, like, do you think Bucks? And I'm like, to do what?
No. Yeah, exactly.
To not
just
play with Giannis? Like,
yeah. Wasn't that the whole issue in the first place?
Yeah. And also, I think it's been not so subtly communicated. Not a big Doc guy, Chris Middleton. So welcome to the resistance.
Yeah. Maybe Chris can coach the team.
Couldn't be worse. Maybe it could. Just has everyone taking size up Jimbos. Jericho, come on. Why are you dunking? Should be a pull-up midi.
Oh, I'll never forget the most emphatic Chris dunk of all time was when he got to 50 against the Zards.
Was that? No, I was going to say, I remember. Or was that the year? Did he have the dunk bet with Drew? Or was that with Bledsoe?
I think it was Bledsoe.
So yeah, it couldn't have been then, because I think the Zards game was after that.
Yeah, it was. And I was like, that's not a good sign when you're having dunk bets with Eric Bledsoe.
No, it was not a good competition. It was like 3-1 or something, I feel like.
And Bledsoe won.
Yeah. I mean, Bledsoe had balance more than Chris per their size.
Yeah, Chris
he was just small.
Always needed to play like he was 6'8", but never did. Bucks like
brief flashes. Yeah.
I guess.
So what is the tank back on? What do you think?
I don't know.
Is Giannis rushing back?
Clearly not.
Yeah.
He's not even playing 5-on-5 tie. Not that matters. And Doc doesn't know anyway.
Yeah, who cares? Who cares? Whatever. Who cares? Giannis is back. Does it matter?
No, and it's not like Doc's getting fired with a month left in the season.
I mean, I don't know. He's pushing it. This one was pushing it.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. What do you do with a month? Like, that time has passed. That window's passed.
Yeah, Eric Bledsoe only played 2 seasons after leaving the Bucks, and he was just gone.
Yeah, I'm not shocked.
There was a little, I mean, starting on a, 56-17 team?
Yeah.
And like
Giannis
getting all defensive votes? Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think you're sadly right about the Giannis Limitless pill.
Yeah, we don't give Giannis enough credit for elevating some of these players.
So I don't remember what year it was, but in that last Bledsoe year, Chris 11 dunks, Bledsoe 2 dunks.
Ooh.
Smoked him that year. The dunks, this is how we'll end. Unless, do you have an actual thing?
Cormac Ryan.
Oh, yes. Cormac Ryan gets a 2-way. Has shot the ball really well with the Herd after not shooting it well with the OKC Blue. Does a little bit of on-ball creation. He's not AJ Green, though. I don't think he's that kind of shooter. AJ Green, you look back at his, like, all of his production as a college player. Insane numbers from 3 every year. Cormac's were a little shakier. I like Cormac Ryan. I don't like the signing. He is 27 years old. He had like an 8-year.
27?
He's 27 years old.
Dude's older than me.
Yes. Dude's older than Kevin Porter Jr.
Oh man. Why did I think he was like 23?
Because he's only his second pro season, but he was one of these guys who just had like 6 college years because of COVID. He had a
Oh
redshirt
man.
year and a COVID year, I think. So he played for
Not to
Notre
be like
Dame. I
discriminatory,
think he
but
played for
like
Duke. He played for Stan. He played for like 3 different schools. Yeah, so it's just like, what's the upside here? He's not like, 50-point games down there. He had one really nice game, but
36, I believe, right?
yeah, which is like, okay. I mean, it's a lot of guys who have scored 36 in the G.
I was like, Mac McClung's averaging 30 in the
Yeah,
G
like
League.
I don't really like it, frankly. I think Cormac's a fine player. Good for him. But like this is like we took upside guys here. We found Nance, who they don't play anymore, but Green, Rollins. I don't see Cormac Ryan as that kind of player at all.
Yeah, who would you rather seen? Like Mark Sears again?
No, someone else, someone from a different team, someone from a team that wins in the G League, preferably. The Herd don't do that very often. I like them, no disrespect, but they have just lost a lot. So I would probably
They've
look
had their
for.
they've had their inaugural couple seasons there, and things
Here's,
kind of
I mean, I didn't relook, but I had a list of like 6 guys after the spot opened up. Like Kobe Buffkin was out there. I think he's been gone
he signed
now.
with the Lakers.
Yeah, but there's other guys like that who it's like pedigree guys who either got drafted or have some like NBA
What
plus
about
measurables.
that Alabama player who got ruled that he can't play
Oh
again?
yeah, give it. Why not? Try it. They're the one guy who got kicked out. Um, but yeah, not a huge fan of it. Happy for
Yeah.
Cormac, but I don't. It reminds me of not totally, because this player never had a chance to be an NBA player, but like when they had Bonzi Colson on a 2-way,
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, what are we doing here? 6'6" power,
Hey,
six
that's
four
a
power forward who can't shoot. Like,
wasn't he
what's
a,
the point?
wasn't he an Adriatic League MVP?
I think so.
Do I remember that
I
correctly?
think you do, which is kind of scary.
Oh man. No, he was the Champions League MVP. There's some teams I don't really want to talk about. But now he plays for Fenerbahce.
That's good.
He's only 30.
Maybe they'll bring him back. Um.
Okay, let's end with what you actually wanted to end with.
Oh no, this
The
is more
Bledsoe
important.
thing.
That's more important. Um, the dunks on this team. Wes Matthews 2, tied Eric
Oh
Bledsoe.
wow.
Now a broadcaster.
I
Dragon
can't
Bender
remember a
3.
Wes Matthews dunk.
No, I can't either. Dragon Bender 3 dunks in 7 games. More than Bled
Oh,
or
he was
Wes.
him. He was
91
him.
minutes. Ursan Ilyasova 3 dunks.
In what year was this?
2019-20? Yeah, the COVID year.
That's unbelievable.
Ursan had more dunks than Bled or Wes Matthews.
Well, at least Urs is like 6'9".
Yeah. Also, quote unquote, 32 that year.
Yeah.
Sterling Brown, 5 dunks. Remember
Look at
Sterling
that.
Brown?
I do.
52 games that year. I thought he was going to make it. He didn't really make it after that. I think he played a little with the
No.
Mavs, but not really. Robin Lopez, 10 dunks,
Sure.
a center. Thanasis, 11 dunks.
Let's go,
This
DA.
this 3-way tie with 11 dunks. I miss all of these guys. I miss Thanasis when he played when they would win games. That was my favorite Thanasis.
Was that the year where he actually got like rotation minutes?
Not really. He only played 129 minutes. He played 20
Was that
games, but
18-19?
I'll go back and check. But these 3 players tied with 11 dunks. TA, George Hill, and Middleton.
Wow, we
DJ,
really don't know how well we had it.
no. DJ Wilson, 13 dunks.
Wow.
Dante DiVincenzo, 15 dunks. Pat Connaughton, 29. Brooke Lopez, 43. And more than the rest of the players combined, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 197 dunks
Wow.
in 63 games.
Wow. Just wow. We really don't know how well we had it.
No. No,
They
we
would have
do not.
shattered the wins record that year.
Yeah, 100%. Let's see.
What were they like 30-2 or something at one point? Like, not, no, it wasn't that, but
Yeah, it was close to that. The year before, Middleton also got him, so maybe Middleton did win the dunk thing. Because I feel like they
no, it was
were a
20,
good
it was
team.
2021 where Thanasis was actually getting
Oh yeah, the COVID
rotation
year,
minutes.
the
Title year.
post-COVID year. Yeah, maybe they need to get back to that.
He played 57 games, started 3 of them at 551 minutes that season.
Wow, that's probably out of his career high, right?
Yes. It was not the most points he scored in a season, though. That was the next year.
Wow.
He started 6 games that year?
More total games. I guess that makes sense. All right, let's
No, he
end.
had fewer total games.
Wow. But more to be played, but wow.
No, fewer minutes.
No, I know, but I'm saying that the season had more games. Is what I
Oh,
meant,
yes,
because
yes,
it
yes,
wasn't
yes,
true.
absolutely.
But yeah, that's
Absolutely.
impressive for Thanasis. Scored 0.4 points more per game. Made a big difference. All right, let's end with this. The dunks, the total dunks from the first Bud year. This is going to be a
Alrighty.
throwback.
That's when they first signed Brooke, Pat.
Yeah, wait, let me. Is this right? Yeah, 18-19 was it, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I do not remember some of these players being on this team. So a 6-way tie for last. We have Trayvon Duval.
Oh, boy.
One and done undrafted 2-way. I believe went to Duke. I covered. Jalen Morris. A couple of 2-way players with the Herd.
Yep.
Pau Gasol. No dunks. We're starting off hot in 30 minutes. Ended his career. Rip Pau Gasol's career.
I will say, I think one of the funny... we were talking funniest things in Bucks history, where you were talking about Dame and Jericho Sims. I think one of them has to be Pau Gasol thinking the Bucks when he retired.
Yeah, that was... I mean, what a good guy.
I want to be best friends with Pau Gasol.
He seems like a great dude. He seems like
I want to give Pau a hug.
Yeah, he probably would give you a hug.
I know.
If you said to him, Pau, loved your Bucks career, he'd be like, bring it in.
I know, and I can imagine how warm and loving that hug would be.
I think it is. I bet he smells great.
Oh, absolutely.
Isaiah Cannon, no dunks. Jason Smith, no dunks. Jason Smith played on that team.
Legend.
Yeah.
I think that's the pinnacle. That's the only thing I remember from Jason Smith is him being enamored at the ladder show at halftime.
Oh yeah, that's right. And Delhi, no dunks.
Shocker.
What's also shocking, a guy who had more dunks than all of those players.
Delhi was on that team?
Delhi was on that team that year. Only for 12 games.
Traded him, right?
Yeah, 12 games only. Wait till you get to some of these names.
George Hill deal with Henson.
Yes. Wait till you hear some of these names on this team.
Boy.
I totally forgot. They had 24 players play minutes that year, which is kind of a lot. Tim Frazier, 1 dunk.
Oh,
Tim Frazier, more dunks than the rest of them. Was it in? No, this wasn't that. He played 12 games that he started 2 games that year. Mirotic, 1 dunk.
Oh.
The disaster.
I forgot he was still there.
Yeah. That was when they got him.
Signed.
Yeah. They traded for him.
Yes.
He was their big.
The whole Thon Maker butterfly effect.
No, that was after the year. That was after they traded for him, right? That was the next year.
No, this was 18-19. That was the year they lost to Toronto.
Oh, you're right.
And then he retired.
Yeah. He was horrible against Toronto. I was thinking he was bad against Boston. Maybe he was, but they still won. Or maybe he was good against, but I don't remember. Bonzi Colson, 2 dunks. We just talked about him.
There you go.
Dunked more than Mirotic that year. George Hill, 2 dunks. Christian Wood, 3 dunks.
Oh, remember when it was the whole Christian Wood saga?
Oh, yeah. He posted, because somebody put like Christian Wood jersey, crazy jersey, and it went viral. And Christian Wood posted like, coming back next year, what's this disrespect for? And it made me go like, I was like, wait, are you hurt? Like, I don't, does Christian Wood think people are waiting on him? Like, no disrespect, but like, I just thought you were done. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if the comeback is imminent. He did get a crazy bag. I remember one time he posted and immediately deleted a story that was like, let me play in red letters on this team. I was like, bro, they're way too good. Like, are you taking Giannis's minutes? Like, what are we doing? He won a lot of awards in the G League. Ersan, 4 dunks. Dante, 5 dunks. Malcolm Brogdon, 6 dunks. Always kind of, I usually remember him only as a pre-Bud Buck. Always kind of crazy when I think about him on this team.
Yeah, sneaky good dunker. I was at the game where he dunked on Kyrie and LeBron.
And LeBron, yeah, that was an all-timer. Henson, 11 dunks. You mentioned he made it there too.
Before he got traded.
I thought he was going to be a good player for a long time. They kind of sold perfectly high on him and Brogdon.
Yeah.
We didn't know it at the time at all, but.
Well, Brogdon won a 6th Man of the Year.
Yeah, but it ended up, that contract aged badly though. Like that contract. True. Like you definitely got value like the first 2 years, I think, but then it went downhill.
You got a pick out of it. You got 2 picks out of it.
2 picks, yeah. Yeah. Which at the time felt like nothing, and now you're like, wow, really? Just to not sign a guy to $80 million?
Bucks got a first in a trade.
Yeah. Didn't probably use it well. Thon Maker, 12 dunks.
Yeah.
More than Henson.
Then got traded because he requested one.
Requested it. Sterling Brown, 14 dunks. Played 1,000 minutes on this team.
Wow.
Tony Snell, 15 dunks. Would not have guessed Tony Snell would be this high. Tied with Bledsoe.
Well, because he would go for posters every time.
That's right. That's right, he would. DJ Wilson, 17 dunks. Big dunker in his time in Milwaukee. Well, not really. They have no one else who does.
The only thing he could do.
But Middleton had 19, so Middleton out-dunked Bled again this year.
That was pre-ham. No, that was post-hamstring.
Yeah,
that was because that was the first year of Fiserv. That means they had the practice facility.
Yeah. Yeah, the hamstring was a kid
hamstring
year, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a kid year. Yeah.
And they played almost the same games. Chris played 77, Bled played 78, so a legitimate out-dunking. Brooke, 40 dunks, dunked every other game.
Nice.
Pat C, 43 dunks. Wow. And way less minutes.
Dunk
half the minutes. Yeah. Giannis, 279 dunks.
Oh, man.
I think that might be as high.
That was peak run and dunk, man.
Dude, 280 dunks in a season is absurd.
That's ridiculous. What is that? How many games did he play that year?
That was his career high, 72.
That's
almost 4 dunks. Almost 4 dunks a game. That's nuts, dude. Once per quarter? Just once per quarter. I see why they were
calling him run and dunk, man.
It was a good strategy. He should get back to it. I think dunking 280 times in a year is genius.
That's awesome. That's like Gobert numbers.
Yeah. That's like DeAndre Jordan, like lob players.
It's like literally the only thing you'll do. It's like Jericho Sims on.
If Jericho Sims was like a better, bigger 30-minute a game player.
Miles caught a lob, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know if they know they're allowed to throw them to him. I don't know if he knows either.
Because I was like, yeah, wait, you can do that.
That is an option.
Why doesn't that feel like some? Well, because he doesn't roll hard as much.
That's
not his game.
No. Sims career high 61 dunks, his last full Knicks season, but he's at 52 this year, so 10 more and he's got a new career high. Giannis 280 dunks.
That's crazy. 4 dunks a game is ridiculous.
That is nuts, dude. And think of it, he probably didn't play a lot of fourth quarters that year.
Yeah, because they were just
60-win team. Yeah. We didn't know.
Can you take me back in time?
I know.
No, we have a title.
Yeah, no, because it could definitely play out worse.
Yeah, it could definitely play
out worse. You can't mess with anything they did pre-21. You just can't. It
has to be post.
Even if it seems like it'd be way better, you just don't know what else would happen. It's
the save Chris from the United Center floor. That's what you do.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, they should have gone back to back, but
yeah.
Oh well, now we're sad again.
Yeah, well that's
the Bucks
fitting.
Got blown out by the Bulls.
The Bulls. It's always the Bulls, man.
It's always the Bulls. It always comes down to Grayson Allen and Alex Caruso. You see who are the Thunder playing? The Nuggets? Yeah, they ended up winning that game. I saw Alex Caruso take a game-winning shot attempt at the end of regulation. It might be one of the worst shots I've ever seen in my entire life. It's like was that his first time attempting a floater?
It probably was.
It didn't hit the rim. It hit the side of the backboard. Not the side of it, but like either side of the backboard other than the rim. And I'm like, you were straight on. Like, what happened?
That's bad. So I've been thinking about this because Lou Dort had a crazy dirty play on Jokic in that game. And if Giannis stays, which I'm sure he'll go back and forth a bit more, but
he's gonna start calling us.
Please, we'll put it on the pod.
I'll give everyone my phone number if there's a chance Giannis goes.
Oh well, let's not. I think Giannis could find you if he really wants to. Giannis, DM Rohan, yes. Please. But Dort had that really dirty play. But I was thinking we need this two-way 3 to compete if Giannis is back. Dort's probably a cap casualty there.
Yeah.
Is Dort too dirty? Is Dort too dirty? I think no.
Not if he's a Buck.
Exactly.
No.
Well, because I was thinking too, you would have said the same thing about Dylan Brooks 2 years ago, and then he became a real player. I don't think Dort will ever be as good as Brooks offensively. I don't think he has that in his game, but Caruso kind of had this rep. Caruso had some pretty questionable plays, and now is just known as a winner and a defender. Grayson obviously had that reputation. Really has had nothing. So I would still
the other day.
I would still go for it. Yeah, he's a legitimately good offensive player.
Yeah.
Might be too jacked though. I don't know if his body's gonna hold up. I don't know who's telling him to just get bigger and bigger.
He's eventually gonna. Who was that guy on the Suns actually? Who was just massive?
Oh, the linebacker they would throw at Giannis. I can't.
Yeah.
Ish Wainwright.
Yes, Ish
Ish
Wainwright. Good
Wainwright.
pull.
The left outside linebacker. They were lining up at the 3.
Just crazy.
Yeah.
What are they doing in Phoenix?
I don't know what happened to that guy. He's been gone for a while.
He's probably playing in the NFL now.
he's in the Arena League.
Yeah, he's in Canada.
He went from dunks to sacks. Yeah, he's hoisting the Grey Cup, Defensive Player of the Year.
He's like the 6'9", like just pure muscle dude. So it's
Yeah.
like he's probably doing well.
Yeah.
Uh, oh man, yeah, Grayson, come home, please. I'm never wrong, just early.
I mean, maybe if AJ and some other guys go out. I don't know if we need more 2 guards right now.
Will Grayson Allen be the perfect 3 on this team? Like
No.
Bucks Grayson Allen?
No.
I think he would be.
No, not perfect. I want him. He's a 2. He's not a 3.
Yeah, but I know, but he can play as a 3. He's bigger than AJ.
No, you know what they should think about is, can we find just like the 2021 versions of all the guys that won the championship with? You could drop in Grayson or Dante. Like, that would work.
Dropping Grayson, Dante didn't play in the playoffs.
Well, most of it.
Yeah, played in like 1 game.
Yeah, a little bit against Miami.
Yeah, that series is gone no matter what, though. Or maybe Grayson sells it. I don't know.
Yeah.
We like to think of the good old days.
Yeah. Yeah, Grayson did have a horrible record scratch against Boston.
He really did.
Really bad. He shouldn't have been in that spot, but not good.
Not great. Not good at all. Was that 22, right? Yeah, that was his first season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine it was Chris in that situation, though.
You know what sad realization I came to?
What?
None of the Bucks rivals really factor the Bucks as rivals.
No, of course they don't.
Maybe Indiana,
Yeah, but it's like...
but they took a year off. But I think that's the one. They probably hate the Bucks as much as the Bucks hate them, but it's going to be all these different players now. But like Miami has way bigger fish to fry. Boston, like they've all done so much more.
They have Giannis. Like...
Yeah, they're like a front office rival, not an on court. Like I remember when the Bucks beat the Celtics. Sorry to delay this more. I watched Jaylen Brown's interview after the game. I was like, oh, how mad is he going to be they lost to the Bucks? He was just like, oh, we just got to be more serious. Like we just got to. I'm like, oh, he doesn't care. It doesn't matter to him at all.
He doesn't care at all.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. They've gone to war with all these different teams. They don't care.
Yeah,
oh, it's sad.
Their off year is number 2 in the East. Like,
yeah, they'd say, yeah, it's the Bucks. We know they were good once, and when I was a young player, pretty much is probably how he looks at it.
Yeah. That's depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bucks only rivals are themselves as a point.
Oh God! Don't get me started.
Their rival is Doc Rivers. He's
It's
a
the whole
sleeper agent
thing
for the Celtics.
It's
That's
the
why the
whole
Celtics
thing.
aren't. They don't care because they're like, oh, we know what we got there. Remember
Yeah.
2008?
Who? It was Paul George on the Sixers. Like, yeah, I know Doc.
Like that's a great sign.
Like they just don't cover him. Like he doesn't do some like crazy technique. They just don't guard him because Bobby Portis is always out there.
Yeah, it's like why bother?
I know the ancient secrets that I've uncovered the tomes of Doc Rivers. Run away from Bobby Portis. He won't keep up. I figured it out. I cracked the code.
Set up on the 3-point line. Go towards the basket. He won't catch you.
Run through one screen and I'm open. Like it's wow.
Just throw lobs all day. It's fine.
Yeah,
He's
oh,
not going to
God.
get up. He might push you over and then start a fight, but then he'll get ejected, and it's even that might be worse for you.
Yeah.
Honestly. So you take the one fight, but it's to get consistent lobs.
Right.
Oh boy. On that note,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
say thank you for listening to this episode of the Eurostep here on Blue Wire GSPN, presented by our wonderful friends over at Prize Picks. Make sure you're subscribed wherever you're listening to or watching this podcast, your podcast platform of choice, or on YouTube. 5-star rating and review. Engage in the comment section. Pod random, and we'll talk to you next time.